This woman just has to record herself getting fired for doing OnlyFans.
And something tells me I'm about to get fired, so I'm gonna record this because I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I'm waiting on them to join. Hello?
Hey Brittany, thanks for joining us on this call.
It's an evil world we live in.
I wish this was under better circumstances. After reviewing a video you posted online, upper management has made the decision to terminate your employment effective immediately.
What video?
That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy, boy.
TikTok in which you appeared to urinate on the floor.
What?
While we understand the video may have been comedic in nature, it does not align with our company's values. In fact, several employees came across the video and expressed concerns.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable.
As a result, we have no choice but to let you go. Your final paycheck will be processed within the next pay cycle, and your access to all company systems has already been revoked. Just be sure to return any company property as soon as possible. I'll go ahead and send out that address for you as well, just to make sure you have everything.
Okay, thank you.
Again, we do appreciate your time with us, and we sincerely hope.
Yeah, what do you mean urinate on the floor? And it was a TikTok? I'm not even sure how TikTok allowed that. Which is why I think this is correlated to OnlyFans. And she was trying to do some freaky stuff for clicks and views on the internet. Definitely a valid reason to get fired.
What do you mean? That's so crazy.
It's an evil world we live in.
Well, no. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Yeah, these kind of people should immediately be fired because you should not be messing with people's food, even if it's as a joke. The fact that people like this exist scare me. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, one of the men actually did lift up a pretty heavy girl, so that's pretty impressive.
Why I left the Whatever podcast. No, I wasn't fired. I was a part of the podcast for about 8 months, and it was really fun at first, and I'm really grateful for the exposure that it gave me. Over time, I realized that working for the podcast wasn't something that I was fully aligned with, and I was already building my own audience, so I decided to open up an OF so that I could build better connections with my fans, which I wouldn't have been able to do had I kept working for the podcast. I realized that the environment was no longer serving me, and the fan base, some of them, were way too toxic, and it wasn't worth my energy and time, especially for what I was getting paid. So I decided to step away quietly and start building something that felt more like me. There's no hate or drama. I have no hard feelings towards anyone. It's simply just growth and moving on.
Now, guys, of course I know what the Whatever podcast is, but I haven't seen this girl. But the fact that she went from that podcast to this really shows that she never benefited a single thing from what the podcast was saying. If anything, she was just influenced by the OnlyFans chicks that they brought on and influenced by the money that they were making. It goes to show you that you can tell a girl the right things, you can show her how her life could be an absolute failure, she'll still just follow and listen to the money.
He cold.
I just saw you from a distance, and I was like, damn, you're very beautiful. What's your name?
I'm sorry, my boyfriend's right there.
Oh, really? Oh,
We're in a fight right now, but...
Oh, shit.
Honestly, even though she's having an argument, the fact that she still mentioned her boyfriend, she's still a W girlfriend.
Who taught you how to drive?
Bros, these videos are always so crazy, bro. What do you mean? That's so crazy.
Yeah, she has the IQ of a squirrel. What did you think was gonna happen? I'm not even sure why she even posted this.
1 week after breaking up with my girl. 2 weeks after breaking up with my girl. 1 month after breaking up with my girl. 2 months after breaking up with my girl.
Nice.
These are the worst kind of protesters because how is causing a nuisance to the rest of society helping out your damn protest?
Fucking gay! And I don't want to be gay. I need to see it, please. Can you guys kiss? Hold on. Can you guys please kiss? How gay are you? At least you owe him a kiss on the fucking cheek.
That's it?
Oh my God.
She belongs to the streets.
She's been feeling like Bonnie Blue and you still decided to kiss that? Brother, do you know what you just caught? In fact, this is probably gonna be him tomorrow morning.
Take all these masks off. Take all these masks off.
Ooh, you're hard. Showing off.
Yeah, this is just an absolute joke. All these men I can guarantee you don't know how to fight, and they probably just think just because they're big in numbers, they're tough and scary.
Hey, that's weird, but guess what I think is weird? I think it's weird that girls are out here letting guys in their mouth and they don't know these guys. You're letting somebody put their in your mouth and you don't know what he does. He doesn't even have a job. You met him on Tinder. He's an entrepreneur or whatever. He's in a startup. That's disgusting. That makes my back hurt. That makes me sweaty. So you're so offended that I gotta drop the Machine Gun Kelly's blood in my mouth. You have Brandon from Silicon Valley. He didn't even buy you a nice drink. So it's a matter of perspective. What is so gross about what I did with my soulmate? You guys are out here letting strangers. This is disgusting.
Now, Megan Fox has had her weird past with blood and her fetish with Machine Gun Kelly, and I'm not going to discuss that currently because whatever she's saying right now does make sense. A lot of the girls who are talking smack about her and her relationship aren't ones to be judging either because these girls are just as bad.
This is one of the biggest proofs that if you treat the wrong woman like a queen, she will complain even about the weight of the crown. Detail. The wrong woman. And this is Stephen Curry, a guy who is a symbol of success, prestige, status, character, and family. His wife, an average woman, married to one of the biggest stars in the NBA, had the courage to say on a podcast that she regretted marrying him and having children with him. After 15 years of marriage, 4 children, and an extremely luxurious life, she said she wanted to live more. In better words, it's riding the Caro. She said that now she wants to rediscover herself and wished she had lived all her dreams. After the guy did everything for her and for the family, got her and him out of poverty, now she says she doesn't want the guy anymore. And this is a story that we have seen before. Kaka's wife said that he was perfect, but she wanted to live new experiences and broke up with him. That is why more and more men are preferring to be alone. When he has nothing, he is no good. When he is building, he is also worthless. But when he is a protector, a provider, and does everything for the family, they reject him.
She belongs to the streets.
This is a status update on what's going on with his relationship. I knew they were like having some issues, but I guess it's now verified that they did break up. And it goes to show you once again, guys, that you can be literally textbook perfect. This guy had literally everything. A lot of girls also want him. He's not an ugly guy. Yes, he's tall and makes a lot of money, but he's also a pretty good person. And he still lost his chick.
Hot. She's very cute. Like, she could make money.
I thought, let me just try OnlyFans, and I ended up making $50,000 in my first month.
How many months did you make this much?
I started with 50, 60, and then it leveled out at 20 a month.
That's not bad at all. That is $250,000 a year. Is not something to complain about.
Definitely not. I spent 30 minutes on there a day, and I would send my managers photos, and they would go into the chat and bait people for money, but I stopped that.
Why?
Just feeling like it was very wrong.
Why?
Because I felt scammy.
Okay, you went full Christian good girl. Okay.
Yeah.
And being told you made $200,000 in 6 months. Where the f did that go?
I purchased my mom a house.
Now, I'm glad she stopped, of course, but in my opinion, once you start the industry, your reputation is gone forever. So even though you quit, it doesn't suddenly erase it.
My husband, he was still trying to work it out with me, and I was texting him kind of like nonchalant, like obviously like I was mad, like I would say stuff here and there, like dude, like you cheated, like what? and he was like trying to like work to gain my trust back and stuff like that, but like mentally, like I knew I wasn't gonna stay with him. And so when I started posting the TikToks, like he had no clue. He thought that we were still gonna work this out. He was asking me for like a list of things that we need to work on in our marriage, but like he needs to work on as a person as well. And I was just like, hey dude, like I'm busy, I'll text the list to you later. And then I'm pretty sure, since, you know, my videos went viral, pretty sure one of his friends, family members, whatever it is, saw and was like, dude, I think she's gonna divorce you. I think once he found out that I was posting all the tea on TikTok, he blocked me. And like at first, like it didn't say he stopped sharing his location with me like on an iMessage, but if I went to like find my like the little like my little Sims app, his email came up, but it said no location found or something like that. And I was like he found out. But I was like, how is any of this my fault?
Now, even though that man cheated, there's absolutely no reason for you to bring your business or marriage problems onto social media. And the fact that she also just made this post really shows that she doesn't care. And if that's the case, why are you still with him? Just leave the relationship, be divorced, and that's it. But posting content like this while still being with him only embarrasses